Welcome to your high intensity interval training workout. Phase 4, day 3, we are doing the bedroom workout. You don't need any equipment for this, just a floor and a couch or a bed or something that you can push off on. Okay, so let's get started. Let's set our timer for 40 seconds. Set a timer for 40 seconds. We're going to be doing 6 rounds. Here we go. All right, so we're going to start off on our hands and knees. You're going to bring one elbow down and you're going to keep the other hand up. And we're going to bring that knee to the elbow, knee to the elbow. I'm just going to scoot forward a little bit. So you're just bringing that knee in towards your elbow. You're dropping your ribs down, engaging your abdominals. So we're working the bottom here. This is not a really functional movement, but it's very effective for the hips and thighs area. And so for this high intensity interval training workout, you're just going as hard as you can and then resting when you need to. There's our timer. We're going to do the other side now. So on your forearm and bringing the other knee towards your elbow. So we're on one forearm and one hand. Bringing the knee to your elbow and then straightening up. Trying to keep your hips nice and level. Draw those abdominals in. We are on our first round. We're going to be doing 4 rounds of 6 different exercises. This is already your second exercise. If you need a break, you need to rest or slow down, go for it. We're trying to push hard and then rest hard. Keep those abdominals pulled in. Try to keep your hips level. That's tough to do. Feeling that in the tushy. There's our timer. All right, so we're going to come up and we're going to come onto the bed or a couch and we're going to do tricep. So we're just going to lower ourselves and then pop up. Lower ourselves and pop up. You can make this harder by extending the legs. And if you want to go harder, you're just going to have to probably rest more. So we're coming down and up. Make sure you're pushing through the heel of your hand. Protect those wrists. Keep the ribs pulled in. Knees are right over the ankles. This one's a tough one, so you may need to rest for this one, but that's okay. We want to push till we can't, rest till we can. Good, there's our timer. So now we're just going to lift the hips up and come back down. Again, try to keep the ribs down, and we're just lifting the hips and lowering. Trying to get those knees right over the ankles if you can. Lift and lower. The knees right over the ankles. Breathing. You can do whatever you want with your arms, but try to keep your ribs down as you come down with your bottom. Nice full deep breaths. Good. Lift and lower. Remember, we want to get hot and heavy. We want to start breathing heavy. We want to work hard so that you have to rest. It's good to rest. There's our timer. We're going to come on to our backs and we're going to do a little swimmer exercise. So both arms and both legs are going to be moving. If this is too hard, you can slow down and do opposite arm, opposite leg. If you're able to lift both in the air and alternate, do that. You can tuck your chin to keep your head in line with your spine. And just moving those arms, breathing. Engaging your core. Relax your shoulders. All right, there's our timer. And then we're just going to flip over and you're going to go on your tummy. We're going to do bicycles. So one hand behind the head. We're going to bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. You're trying to keep your abdominals nice and still. And we're just twisting side to side. So you're not wibble wobbling in your hips. Imagine you're in cement and just all you can do is twist. All you can do is twist. Elbow towards that knee. Twist, twist. Exhale as you twist right and left. Keep those legs low for a harder challenge or higher up for a lower challenge. There's your timer. Okay, so we're going to start on hands and knees. We're going to lower one forearm, keep the other arm straight, bring the knee towards the elbow. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Engage your core, nice and strong.
try to flatten out your hand against the ground. So notice if your knuckles are bending, your thumb's bending, try to straighten it out. It's a really good stretch for your wrists and your hands and your fingers. Good. Bringing it all the way in, all the way out. Find your range of motion that works for you. If there's any pain in any range of motion, make it smaller so that it works for you. Good. There's our timer. We're going to switch sides. So we're going to come down on our forearm. On the other side, straighten out the arm on the other side and bring your knee towards your elbow and then straighten that leg right up towards the sky, towards your ceiling. Keep those ribs pulled in. Your abdominals will naturally engage here. We're working the abdominals and the hips and the legs and the buttocks. Breathing in and out through the nose if you can. And if you ever need a rest, you take it. Push till you can't, rest till you can. Nice full deep breaths. There's our timer. We're coming up. We're going to go onto the bed or the couch. You're going to put your hands flat on the bed or the couch. We're just going to lift and lower using your triceps. So don't push through your feet and use your butt. Try to just use the backs of those upper arms. And this is a tough one again. So you may need to rest. That's okay. Push till you can't. Rest till you can. It's the whole point of this high intensity interval training workout is that you are working hard. But you never want to work at the expense of your breath. So when you need to catch your breath, you stop and you breathe. There's our timer. We're going to stay right where we're at. We're going to lift our butt up. So you're coming onto your back. Feet are hip width apart. You might need to slide your feet forward a little bit. When you lift your hips up, ideally you want your knees over your ankles. Feet are hip width apart, pointed straight ahead. Nice, full deep breaths. Up and down. Relax your shoulders. Breathing deeply. You can stretch your arms out overhead. Try to keep your ribs down. If you are a bendy person like me, you can hyperextend in the thoracic spine. We don't want to do that. All right, there's our timer. We just have 2 more on the floor. So we're going to go on our tummies first and do the swimmer. So you can get started just by bringing opposite hand, opposite leg up. So you can go quick like this, or you can go slow, opposite arm, opposite leg. Relax your shoulders. Shoulders down away from the ears. Legs are straight, elbows are straight. Breathing. Relax your shoulders. Coming up as high as you can. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Try to inhale through the nose. There's our timer. We're going to flip over and we're going to do our bicycles. So take your time and then get into position. One hand behind the other behind your head. We're going to go right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. You're able to go faster if you want to, just to make sure you don't lose control. So again, don't try to really move and rotate your hips. We're just going forward and back. You're in cement. Relax your shoulders. Stay low with your feet, or you can bring them higher for less intensity. There is our timer. So going into our tricep dips, so bending and extending at the elbow, all the weight is through those arms. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Remember, we're not using our legs or our buttocks to press up. We're relying solely on those tricep muscles. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Press those elbows straight back. Push into the heel of your hand. Protect your wrist. Inhale and exhale through your nose if you can, or at least inhale through your nose if you can. Remember to rest when you need it, especially on this one. You might need to. Remember not to use those legs. Use your arms. There's our timer. Saved by the bell. We're going to go into lifting the hips up and coming back down. So pushing into your feet. You don't need to squeeze your butt. Just keep your ribs down, push into your feet, and lifting your hips up off the floor. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. You can do whatever you want with your arms, whatever's comfortable. Keep those ribs down. Nice, full, deep breaths. Breathing deeply, working the glutes and the hamstrings, trying to get your feet at a 90-degree angle. So you might need to walk your feet forward a little bit more so that knee joint can be at a 90-degree angle. There's our timer. We're going to come down onto the ground, onto your belly. We're going to do the swimming exercise. So we're just going to do opposite arm, opposite leg. Shoulders on away from the ears, looking down towards the floor. So your abdominals are engaged here. Nice, strong core. Keep relaxing those shoulders away from the ears. Good, lifting those legs and those arms up as high as you can. It's a little bit of a coordination exercise as well. Breathe, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Inhaling through the nose if you can. There's our timer. We're going to flip it around. And we're going to go into bicycles. Remember to take your time if you need to. So you can do your bicycles slow or fast, but you're bringing elbow to knee and twisting. One hand behind the other, behind your head. Twist, 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 twist. Keep those legs nice and low. Breathing. Try to keep your hips very still like you're in cement. You can't move. All you can do is twist, twist, twist. Exhaling. Don't move your arms, just move your trunk. There's our timer. All right, last round. We're going to come back onto hands and knees, coming down onto one forearm and bringing that knee in towards your elbow. Dropping the ribs, engaging those abs, nice and strong in the glutes. Shoulders down away from the ears. Breathing in and out through the nose. You can inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Try to keep your breathing nice and steady. Remember to rest if you need to. Push till you can't, rest till you can. There is our timer. Other side. So we're going to come down on our forearm, the knee to elbow, and come straight up. Draw those abdominals in. So your abdominals will naturally engage. You don't need to really worry about drawing them in. Keep your ribs down. Relax your shoulders. Spread your hands so you're pushing your whole hand into the floor. Keep relaxing those shoulders. Feeling this maybe in the kneeling supportive buttocks as well. Keep relaxing those shoulders. Nice, full deep breaths. There's our timer. We're coming up. We're going to do the tricep dips. So wrists on the bed of the couch, lower the butt, press up using your triceps, using your arms. You can cheat with this one and push up through your buttocks and your legs and your thighs. Try not to. Try to just work those triceps. Angling the elbows straight back. Relax your shoulders. This is a tough one. Feet are hip width apart, pointing straight ahead. Extend the elbow, bend the elbow. If you don't want to go down as far as I am, you don't have to. You can just do a little mini. Good, there's our timer. We're going to come down onto our tummies and we're going to do our Superman. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Relax your shoulders, drawing the ribs in, breathing deeply. Almost done. One more exercise after this. Nice and strong, engaging those glutes. Great job. Relax your shoulders, elbows straight, knees straight, moving from your hips, moving from your shoulders. Breathing, relax your shoulders. Stay strong. There's our timer. We're just going to flip around and do our bicycles. Last thing, one hand behind the other behind your head. Keep those legs low. Twist, 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 twist. So great job. This workout only takes about 15 minutes. Something that you can squeeze in. It's going to make you feel great. Increase your beta endorphin, serotonin a little bit, dopamine for sure, all those feel-good hormones. And it doesn't take much time. You don't need any equipment for this one. That's very exciting. So no excuses, right? There's our timer. Excellent job, everybody. We will see you next time.